Good morning, students. This is Suman Chaswal, your English teacher. How are all of you? Good? I'm fine too, thank you. So, today we are going to do a class on spoken English, and I had told you in my last class that I will teach you how to carry forward the conversation. Okay? It the conversation does not mean that we just keep on asking questions and answering questions. Okay? Where do you live? I live in Dwarka. What do you do? I work in an MNC. So this is only question answer. Oh, it's a part of conversation, but it is very short and brief. If the other person will not ask you a question, you will just keep your mouth closed and you will not converse with each other. So to make a conversation, how to go about it? Tell you some techniques and tips. Okay? So let's get started. Now suppose somebody says, today it is very humid. Okay? A has said, today it is very humid. The other one says, I'm really feeling exhausted. Okay? So B has said, in reply to this person's statement, today it is very humid. B has said, I am feeling exhausted. So A says, have you tried the new drink called Ocean? B says, what is that? I haven't heard about it. Oh, that's a new drink, Ocean, which has many flavors. It is full of electrolytes. Because the doctor says that during this, the way we perspire, the way we sweat, there is dehydration, and only water cannot hydrate us. So we need to add electrolytes, and that this drink has all these nutritions. So we must take this. Okay, like you have heard about electrol when we when we are dehydrated, we are given electrol. It is something like that. And the best part is it has many flavors: peach, passion fruit, guava, lychee, and it's tasty. Really? I must try. Now B says, really? Is that so? I must try it out. Where can I buy it from? Oh, it is available in the market. B says, I never go to the market. I feel I just don't like to go shopping. I do all my shopping online. A says, online shopping? That is so expensive. They charge you for delivery and extra charges, and you are paying more than what you get in the shop. Yeah, B says, yeah, but it's convenient. And sitting at home, I can online do my shopping. And the best part is you can return it also if you don't like the product. Your money is returned or the product is exchanged. A says, yeah, but I had a bad experience. I ordered one top, and it was of large size, and I wanted a return exchange. Then neither the product was exchanged, and neither I got my money, nor I got my money back. So I don't like online shopping. So, oh really, that's really sad. But some Amazon and all they are good apps where they are quite trustworthy. Okay, talking about trust, remember that friend of mine, Anita? She was so good friend of mine. But she went and tackled about me to Meena, and since then I've lost trust in her, and now we no longer are friends. B said, really? But she was your best friend, one of your best friends. I know, but when she spoke like that about me, my mother told me that these are not to be good friends who talk bad behind your back. Okay, so since then now we are not on talking terms. She has tried to call me once or twice, but I have not spoken to her. I don't pick up her calls. So my mother also doesn't want me to talk to. Oh, mothers can be so. You should use your own mind. My mother also keeps on telling me, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. Everything my mother has to say, don't, no, 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 not never. Okay, so you don't have to listen to your no. My mother is very open-minded, and she gives me very good advice, and I always listen to her. So see, from where did we start? The conversation started from that it is very humid today. And where have we landed? On mother. From humid day, we have landed to mother. Why? Because we kept the conversation rolling. Okay, I told her about the drink. She asked me the flavors. Then we went on to shopping, going to the market. Then we talked about shopping apps on online, and then we spoke about friend, and then we spoke about the mother. So see, from where we started and where we went, and we could have continued. We could have gone on and on and on, because we are maneuvering the conversation. We are taking the conversation from one end to another without asking too many questions or answers, or only questions and answers. Okay? So this is the technique that you have. So what is the technique? The technique is that pick up a word from the conversation. Like I said, when I said she said I'm exhausted, I said, okay, exhausted means you're very tired, overtired. Why you get so tired? Because you are lacking some elements in the body. So I told her about the new drink, Ocean, which has all the electrolytes. Okay. Then she asked about the Ocean drink. I told her about the market. So that market thing came up. The next topic was on the market. Okay. I said I love to go and shop. She said I hate shopping. I do like to do online. Then we started talking about online was the next word we picked up, and from there we started speaking about online. I told her about my bad experience. She told me, no, I feel it's very comfortable. Okay. And then she said it's not trustworthy. Trustworthy says, I suddenly said, oh, I remember something on trust. You know that friend, that trust word I picked up, and I started talking about my friend, that I don't trust her anymore. She tackled about me, spoke bad about me behind my back and all that. And then she said, and I told her my mother doesn't like, she told me not to make anymore, let her be your friend and so on. So then the next word was mother. So then we start talking about the mother. Okay. So this is how that you, from the conversation, what the other person speaks about, pick up that one important word, and from there lead on. He or she will pick up a word from there, and he or she will lead on. And this is how the conversation will go on. Sometimes funny, sometimes serious, sometimes advisory. Okay. So this is how you should try to imitate and try to pick up a conversation. Okay. Now let's try another one. Suppose, so my first was, it is a humid days. Today we are doing conversation. How to lead a conversation. It is a humid day. And from here we reached to the topic on mother. Okay. Now let me give you another sentence. Okay. Another sentence, and we'll try to lead on and try to do a conversation. I find English language, now the second sentence, I find English language very interesting. A says, I find English language very interesting. B says, I too find it interesting, but I am not at all fluent. A again replies to that, don't worry, do little practice and you will become very fluent. Your fluency will increase. B says, I've been trying for the last 6 months. I've joined classes also, but that hesitation is not going. So A again says, hesitation means you have fear that what will people say. Don't worry about people. Okay, don't worry about people, what they will say if you speak wrong or right. Okay, you keep on practicing. People have the habit, even if you are doing good, they will say bad about you. So don't worry about people. Okay, you worry about yourself, because you have you want to learn English. So you keep practicing, whether right or wrong. Okay. So then B says, but you speak very good English. I speak very good English because the reason is that I read every day. Do you read books? No, I don't get time. Reading is a very good habit. You must develop this habit. Read 5 pages, 10 pages, that is enough. That will help you in your English language. But I don't get the time. Start with small, short stories, 1 or 2 page stories. Read some gossip news which comes in the newspapers. Okay, do a reading of that. That's also very interesting. And so make it a habit that 5, 10 minutes, even if you're in the washroom, or you're doing something, or you're just going before bed 5 minutes, you can definitely find 5 minutes to read. So I will tell you some good books which you can start with. Very interesting, and then slowly it will become a habit. Oh, really? Thank you so much. So nice of you. You're a real dear friend. Why? That is the way friends are meant to help each other. This, don't you know that saying? A friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, so now see, we started with the conversation about learning English. The language being interesting, but she is finding problems to improve herself. So the other person is giving her techniques, and then she brought her to the books, reading of books, and this. So this is how the conversation rolls. Okay, picking up a word. When I asked her that, do you read some? She says, your English is good. I said, I do reading. So from there I picked up reading. Do you read books? Okay, no, I don't get time. Okay, start reading. Read paragraphs, read short stories, read gossip news. Okay, that will see, that is enough. Find time, 5 minutes, 10. So from that conversation that English is a interesting language, we have reached to reading, to read books. So see how we both led the conversation. So this is what you have to also do the technique. So our second was English language is very interesting, and it was conversation led to reading books. Okay, and also even friends. What are friends for? Finally, we closed at friends. A friend in need is a friend indeed. So how I led the conversation from English language to reading books, and finally to a friend. Okay, so this is how you lead a. Okay, so you can also try anything. You can just stand before the mirror and say, mobiles are very important. Okay, other ones, though they are important, but they have a lot of disadvantages too. Yeah, everything has disadvantages. That doesn't mean that we should not use them. Cars, they are prone to accidents. Accidents can happen, and very serious, fatal ones. But doesn't mean that we have to keep cars in the garage. We have to use the cars, but we have to be careful. We should use them wisely. Remember that accident? No, remember that accident? I am very scared for fast driving, rash driving. I just keep the speed of the car below 60. I don't raise the speed. Okay, but fast driving is fun, but we should be cautious. If the road is open and we are on a highway, yes, we can accelerate. Okay, so see, we started talking about mobile and we have come to a car. Okay, so this is leading the conversation. You can try by leading your conversation by yourself in front of a mirror by doing one sentence. Lead it to 2, 3 and 4. Stop there. Okay, take a step. Take baby steps. Means you take 2, 3 conversation sentences. Then next time you can do 4. Next time you can do 5. Okay, and that is how you can, and then you will gain confidence that anywhere and everywhere, wherever you are, you can make conversation even with a person you know or a person you don't know. Your mouth will not be shut, closed. What should I say? How will I speak? Okay, all those doubts will be cleared. Okay, now take another sentence. Our third one, mobiles are important. And we reached to, what did we reach to? Cars. Okay. Now let's take another example. Let's take a simple example and a more simple. My school starts at 7 a.m. Rohini, my school starts in the morning at 8 a.m. That's a good beast. Now the other girl is saying, that's a good time. 8 o'clock is not too early. Yeah, but for me, I am a lazy lump. I don't like to get up in the morning. So 8 o'clock also I have to rush. So B says, then why do you rush? Get up, freshen up and go to school. But before that, in the night before, you should pack your bags, keep your uniform ready so that there is no rush. Then A says, I study late. So my books are all scattered on the table, some on the bed, side table. So in the morning I have to again pick them up, see my timetable and then pack my bag and then my uniform. Sometimes I can't find my socks, sometimes I can't find my shirt is not pressed, ironed, so all that, And then sometimes I don't have time to eat my breakfast and my mom gets very angry and I am just in a very horrible mood before going to school. So the other one says, oh, you have breakfast also in the morning, early in the morning, 8 o'clock. Why don't you carry your tiffin? So there's a break that you can eat your breakfast at that time. So my mom gives me a tiffin, so a sandwich or whatever we eat for breakfast, she packs it for me, some fruit or some sandwiches. So I eat in the interval. So no, my mother says that must have a glass of milk and some breakfast. You should not go empty stomach, Yeah, but the B says, I get up in the morning and first thing I have a glass of milk and then I go to freshen up. So conversation is leading to that, But I like hot breakfast, eating on the table. If you like hot breakfast, then you should get up early. So what do you have in hot breakfast? I have an omelette. I have a toast. I like my toast crisp. Crisp toast. Oh, I just hate crisp toast. I like soft buttered toast. Okay, that's so nice. And Amul butter is so nice, so delicious. I love that on a soft bread. I just don't like toast. But that is our early breakfast every day, having a toast with an omelette, okay, and a glass of milk. My father says, no, you have to have proteins, you have to have nutritious diet, and they're very particular and all that. So don't you carry a tiffin? No, I don't carry a lunch box. Okay, my mom gives me some fruit to have in the break. Or I have some money, I go to the canteen. The canteen, B says, canteen, oh, you eat in the canteen. Such dirty, the way they cook things there and how it is kept. So I really feel very sick. I only just sometimes have a cold drink. You shouldn't have cold drinks. They are aerated. They are bad for health. Okay. So now we started with the school opening in the morning at 8 o'clock and we have reached the canteen. So this is how we both, what are we doing? We are picking up one word. She said that get up early or pack your bag. They spoke about breakfast, hot breakfast, cold breakfast, nutritious breakfast. Okay. So talking about the parents and then going to school, then reach the canteen. So this is how the conversation was being led towards something different. And we started with something and we are ending at something. Okay. So this is how you have to practice. So try a sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences, 4 sentences and lead yourself to a conversation by your own self. If you have somebody to speak with, you can apply this technique. If you don't have somebody, don't say, oh, I don't have the anybody to talk to and speak with or practice with. Speak with your own self in front of a mirror. That is the best way. Stand in front of the mirror, look into the eyes, you will feel 2 people are standing and speak. Okay? Where there is a will, there is a way. There is a saying that if you have a will, you'll find a way. Don't make excuses. I don't have this, can't do this, I can't do that. Okay? So push yourself. that ma'am has told that this is a technique. Let me try. Let me apply and see, can I carry the conversation forward? And you will see how simple it is. Okay. So next sentence I spoke about was, my school starts at 8 a.m. Okay, and we reached school canteen. Okay, so this is how the conversation can be carried. Now, for your practice, let me give you, my sister is very pretty. Suppose this line I speak in my conversation, my sister is very pretty. What can the other person say? A says, my sister is very pretty. B says, you are pretty too. You are pretty too. A again replies, no, not at all. I have such a dark complexion. Okay? No, not at all. I have such a dark complexion, means I am not so fair. So B says, that's not a problem. Wash your face with gram flour every day. What is gram flour? Is, which you call in Hindi, besan. Okay? Wash your face with gram flour every day. Okay? So, just 4 sentences. My sister is very pretty. You are pretty too. No, not at all. I have such a dark complexion. That's not a problem. Wash your face with gram flour every day. Okay? Now here I've picked up this gram flour. Here I picked up pretty. Or here I've said dark complexion. She said it's not a problem. You can use gram flour to make your face complexion clear. I pick up from here gram flour. You know, nowadays gram flour is, this was for your. Now I will lead you forward. Gram flour, you know, nowadays you don't get the pure form. There's adulterated, I don't know what all they mix in the gram, and then they grind it into, powder it into a flour. So it is not at all pure. You know, once I used it and I got all acne on my face and it became, you know, itching, and it was so terrible. I was taken to the doctor and for 1 week I had to apply something and also eat tablets. Then the B says, tablets, oh, I hate eating medicines, and I just avoid. I believe in natural, whatever I try to cure myself naturally without eating medicines or using some allopathic ointments, etc. She said, then A says, but that time I had a severe problem, so I had to listen to the doctor. Sometimes when you are, then allopathy works faster. Okay, you cannot let your problem become so. So, see, from here, from pretty, I have taken the conversation, gram flour, then doctor, then medicines, then tablets. So, I can keep on going on and on and on. Okay, so just pick up an important word from the line which other speaks and then start speaking about, trying to connect it. And you will be able to keep on leading. You will go from where to where. You will also be surprised where what you started the conversation with and where you have reached. Okay, so try out this technique. It is going to really help you lead the conversation. Try with baby steps, like I told you, 2, 3, 4 sentences. A says something, you become A, let your image become B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're able to speak 3 to 4 sentences, then go further. 5, 6, go further. 7, 8, okay? And then the ball is rolling, because now you got the trick and you have improved your conversation techniques. Okay, students? So today I was telling you how to lead a conversation, okay? Not to get stuck, okay? Find ways and means to interact from the conversation that is going. Try to divert it, maneuver. The word is maneuver it, and then you will see you will not be at a loss of words, and you will speak, and that will improve your fluency, remove your hesitancy, and bring in confidence. And you are on a what you call a roller coaster ride of learning English. So try it all, students. It will really help you. Thank you, all of you. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm very happy with all my subscribers, viewers, and all those who like me, and the comments that you give. Thank you so much, and I'm really enjoying them. And I will keep on posting more videos for all of you so that you become very good in English. Thank you once again, and God bless all of you.